Daily vlog number 1. Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Let's go to the gym. Cycle time. Alright. Let's cycle to the gym. Okay, so I'm in the gym now. But it was raining as soon as I left. Alright, so after cleaning myself up for like ages, I then did my warm-up set. Okay, I just realised my headset dead. That's shocking. That is really, really bad. That is embarrassing. Then after 5 minutes of like trying to sort out my headset then, I did my set. Yep. Pretty nice. I'm honestly waiting for my next exercise because I'm too scared to ask how many sets they got left to count out. I was fucking really cautious about my headset. How's that looking? Is that looking? I tried fixing it a bit. I've got to stop wearing headphones, I can't lie. I might like just ditch the music or listen to gym music. It's ridiculous. Okay, so the audio was like absolutely terrible because there's like, you know, it's really noisy in the background and I don't have a mic. But basically what I'm trying to say here is that kettlebell shrugs are really good for the back because they take out the rear delts so you can target your upper back more. And because more motor units will be unlocked in the upper back because you won't have to send signals to your rear delts. So yeah, kettlebell shrugs are the meta. And I do my set now. Silly old me, however, forgot to put some plates on. So, here we go. Let's do them now. Go on. Yes. Yes. Alright, not bad, okay? Alright, not bad, not bad. I am the biggest professional yapper ever. Holy. And the audio sucked again, so I have to say here. And I was saying how loads of people mess up their kettlebell shrug form because they, you know, because they mess it up basically by shrugging upwards when you're supposed to be performing scapular protraction, I think that's how you say it, by just shrugging your shoulder blades back. So yeah, that's it. However, I go into my close grip rows and look at this. I overshot the weight. Absolutely shocking. I'm never ever doing that again. You hear that? That is exactly why I'm having to mute all the audio, because that's just constantly in the background. I really need to invest in a mic. So this is my leg co. They do have a seated leg co in the gym. I would prefer that, but personally, it's you know the Techno gym one, aka the Shin Destroyer 3000. Yeah, so I don't use that. This is a really nice machine though. Exco is quite a nice brand. Hold on. Yeah, so I noticed I was taking quite a while. So here's my set. I added 2.5 kilos today. 4 reps, not bad. Okay, so after that I then go into my single arm preacher curls. I decided to lower the weight because my form was absolutely horrendous last time. And I'd say that's much better. Then this is just me resting in between. I had to speed this up by like 3.5 times. Okay, then I go to my next set. And yeah, that is it. Now, instead of doing 2 sets of a preacher curl, I actually decided to do 1 set of a preacher curl and then 1 set of a top half reverse curl. However, I didn't have access to the cable where you can adjust it, so I did kind of do this instead. 3 reps, yeah, I've kind of been stuck on it. However, someone in front of me with the cable I wanted went off it, so I decided to do my right arm with the cable. Alright, so now I'm gonna do hip thrusts. I'm heading towards the end of my session. Like I have like hip thrust, then a adduction, then like a cable SLDL, then a calf raise. The reason I do like mine more fatigue, no, like not like cardiovascular demanding exercise at the end. It's because you do them at like the beginning of your session, the fatigue would have been a lot greater if you was to do it at the front of your session because you know, there's more cardiovascular demand out of you, and that can, you know, consequence the sessions. That's why I do like, you know, the lat pull downs and carousel. Like, they're not that hard in terms of your cardiovascular system. But hip thrusts, if you've ever done like a heavy set of hip thrusts, you know it leaves you gassed. Like, I do cardio like every day as well. So, yeah, let's get into this. Okay, so I actually really enjoy hip thrusts. For some reason, I just like really like training the glutes for some reason. Anyway, however today, I don't know, it just actually like really hurt. Like I was getting like tingling sensations in my quads, and like right now it doesn't look like it, but I am being butchered. Like I am absolutely in agony right now. I still progressed, but like just my perception of effort was through the roof, you know. Not too bad. I did 2 sets because I have a rest day tomorrow, so I thought I could handle more. Okay, so I did do a adduction, but I didn't record it. It was like a festival or something going that was going fine. I didn't want to start it. But I'll now be doing some cable SODLs. Yeah, so this is actually a really great movement, as I said. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. I matched reps with last time, which is good, so no regression. Yeah, just look at that man, so powerful. And then for my last and very much least exercise, the calf raises. They are my least favourite because no matter how much I progress, my calves will forever stay small. Thanks, parents. If you guys ever want to actually get into the gym, make sure to pick the right parents, because I didn't. I'm kidding. Here I just do my calf raises. Boom. Bam. Let's speed this up. Much, much better. Okay. You can't even see me, but trust me, my faces are probably really, really bad right now. Very embarrassing. And that's it. And then I wrapped up with some posing. 0 pump though, because I was waiting about like 20 minutes for these unks to move. But hey ho, whatever. Okay, so actually I cycled home. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my first video. It's my, oh dang, my hair. Yeah, it's probably a short one because I sped up quite a lot of the clips, and it's probably absolutely nothing. But if you want to see any more content, I'll be more than happy to post it, because I'm not unemployed actually now. I actually just got a job at a fish and chip shop, so if anyone wants to come and see me or buy a chippy off me, who knows. I am the new chip shop dealer. So, thank you for watching.